Hi. So, pardon my voice. I have a little bit of a cough, but it's remnants of the cold I had. Um, Today, I want to show you lattice multiplication. It is a way that I use in the classroom to bridge checkerboard with the abstract, more traditional way that we most likely learned how to do long multiplication. Although, technically, if this is how somebody loves to do multiplication, this could be the final product. This could be the end abstraction. I guess there would be nothing wrong with that either. So you can imagine that you're going to put these digits on a checkerboard. So it's the only difference that I see is you are kind of going to draw this on a checkerboard, and you'll see that in a second. But the multiplicand is actually going to be at the top of the checkerboard instead of the bottom. So you'll have the child write that out, giving space between the numbers. You can imagine that they're putting it on an actual checkerboard just on the top, so leave space for those squares. And then the multiplier is going to be on the side. And then draw a rectangle. And here's like we're kind of drawing our checkerboard now. So in between the digits, they write lines. Again, looks a lot like our checkerboard. And then here's where the lattice part comes in, is that you're going to connect these diagonals. So it looks a lot like the lattice you would find for building supplies. Some children love to use rulers for this. I am not one to use a ruler, but you can also see why I'm not an artist. So now, pardon me, you're going to start multiplying. So you'll start with your units and your units. So 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 2 is 8. And do the 0. 4 times 3 is 12. Then you go over. 2 times 3 is 6. And you can see this is a lot like checkerboard. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 2 is 4. And of course, in Montessori world, you can say 2 taken 3 times is 6, whatever language you prefer. Okay, and then what I do with students is extend these like diagonals, the lattice pieces, down a little bit more. I find that helps. You do not have to do that. And when I'm first showing this, I show how like this is a row, just like when you slide with the checkerboard to find your product. So I kind of darken that and make a big deal about those rows. As time goes on, you don't have to, of course, but to start. So you can imagine you're sliding those beads down, and we're just going to write these numbers, and essentially you add them, right? So here we have a 2. Here we have a 6 and 8, and 1 is 15. And I'm going to carry that 1 over here. And as I started to practice this, I realized that I circled it when I was just doing this out of like, what's it called? Like muscle memory. So I guess that's what I used to teach, is to circle that to make sure that you add it in. 5 and 4 is 9, and 1 is 10, plus 2 is 12. 9 and 1 is 10, plus 6 is 16, 17, 18. Carry the 1. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13, plus 5 is 18, plus that 1 is 19. And your 9 and 1 is 10, 11, and 15. 6 and 1 is 7, and here we have a 0. So then I have them write the number, or the product, down at the bottom. And our answer, or our product, is 7,598,252.